Finally, it's time for Daredevil, Born Again. After watching the trailer, we noticed many exciting things, including more villains and new characters. We'll talk about each of them, but for now, let me break down everything we saw. The trailer starts with a conversation between Daredevil and Wilson Fisk in a diner. This is intriguing because Wilson Fisk is now the mayor of New York, as seen at the end of Echo. In Echo, we saw him begin his campaign, and here we see that his campaign was successful. Now, he's meeting Matt Murdock. If you remember, this same diner appeared in Daredevil. It connects to the show's history. In Season 2, Matt had breakfast with Elektra there. The background shows Daredevil and Wilson Fisk still engaging in their dirty work. Daredevil is fighting someone who will likely be a key character in the show, while Fisk continues his old ways. Thankfully, he's no longer scared of lightning like he was in Echo. If you look closely, Fisk is wearing a wedding ring, meaning he has likely married Vanessa, who also appears later in the trailer. At the dinner or lunch, we see the painting, Rabbit in a Snowstorm, which has a blood stain in one corner. This detail maintains continuity with Season 3, where Matt brutally fought Fisk, leaving bloodstains on the painting. This continuity shows the series continues in the same universe. The creators have also updated the show's color grading. In the Netflix version, the New York skyline had an orange tint, but here it's more bluish teal. Next, we see Karen and Foggy return in Born Again. Initially, the creators stated that since the show was being rebooted, these characters might not appear. But here they are, looking happy. However, I doubt this happiness will last long. Something significant is likely to happen in this scene. Let's talk more about Wilson Fisk, now the mayor of New York, wishing everyone a happy new year in Times Square. This scene contains several interesting Easter eggs. In one corner there's a P.Y.M. Van Dyne billboard, referencing Janet Van Dyne handling Pym Industries after the snap. Rogers, the musical billboard, first seen in Hawkeye, is visible. A green drink sign refers to Pingo Doce, a drink manufactured in Brazil that appeared in The Incredible Hulk. A Harlem Paradise poster connects to Luke Cage, as Harlem is his domain. In the next scene, we see someone painting a mural of Wilson Fisk with two faces. The person painting is Muse, an essential character and possibly the main villain of the show. Muse is a sick and sadistic character from the comics, known for making murals using human blood. In the comics, he used the blood of 113 people for one painting, shocking Daredevil also. Muse's powers create a void that renders Daredevil's radar sense useless, making him practically blind against Muse. However, in the trailer, Muse is seen using paint instead of blood, perhaps due to Disney's adjustments. I hope this doesn't take away from the character's dark essence. Later, Fisk asks Matt why he stopped being a vigilante, and Matt responds that lines were crossed. We then see a scene where Daredevil's helmet is dropped, one horn missing, suggesting something significant happened. I suspect a scene involving Matt, Foggy, and Karen will be interrupted by Bullseye, Agent Poindexter from Season 3, who might kill one of them, possibly Foggy. In the comics, Bullseye often kills Daredevil's love interests, including Elektra and Karen. However, Karen is seen standing in court later in the trailer, while Foggy is absent. A new character, Hector Ayala, White Tiger, is introduced. In the comics, Hector gains his powers from a tiger amulet connected to Iron Fist's history. In this series, he may play an anti-hero role to add more brutality to the story. The trailer also shows Matt moving on, dancing with someone who isn't Karen. I believe she's Heather Glenn, a character from the comics who falls for Matt after helping Nelson and Murdock. The Punisher makes an appearance, holding a hatchet while confronting Matt. Matt shouts, "Frank!" which seems to snap Frank out of his rage. Later, we see robbers pointing a gun at Matt, who remains fearless because, well, he's Daredevil. He brutally beats the robbers in the next scene. The most chilling moment shows people hanging by ropes with drippers connected to them. This is likely Muse's work. In the comics, Muse doesn't kill his victims outright but drains their blood for his art. In another shot, we see a collection of Daredevil helmets, symbolizing Matt's evolution. The red helmets are from earlier seasons, the yellow one appeared in She-Hulk, and the black and silver helmets are tied to Daredevil's story arcs in the comics. Finally, we see Daredevil fighting Muse, with someone fainted in the background. The trailer showcases two sides of Matt's life, a calm, collected version and an expressive, rage-filled one. This duality is fascinating, and I can't wait to see how the story unfolds. The brutality and raw action in the trailer, with bone-cracking sounds and dislocated shoulders, are exactly what Daredevil fans love. Born Again promises a darker, more intense journey for Matt Murdock. Stay tuned for more breakdowns, including detailed discussions about White Tiger and Muse. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications to catch our next video.